all good? Good afternoon. My name is Michael Fitzgerald, the Assistant Commissioner in charge of State Crime Command. With me today is Superintendent Linda Howlett, the Commander of the Child Abuse Squad. About 7:45 a.m. this morning, detectives from the Child Abuse Squad executed a search warrant at a unit in Circular Quay, where they arrested an 83-year-old male. That male was later taken to the Sydney City Police Station, where he has been charged with 24 offences. Those offences include 11 charges of aggravated indecent assault, where the victim was under the authority of the offender, 9 charges related to assault with active indecency, 2 charges of common assault, and 2 charges of sexual touching. Police will allege these offences took place between 2001 and 2019, involving 8 victims. The youngest of those victims was 17-year-old at the time when we allege the offence took place. The accused has been given conditional bail to appear before the Downing Centre local court on the 18th of December 2024. I wish to commend the investigators of Strikeforce Bonneville for their tenacity and their hard work in bringing this matter before the courts. Historical matters such as this are incredibly hard to investigate and bring before the courts, and I again congratulate them on their ongoing investigation that will continue on. I wish to commend the victims and their bravery in coming forward. They fully are aware, as are the investigators, that the hard work is just beginning, and they have given their statements fully aware that they will go before the courts. In respect to any details around the charges and the background of the investigation, I'll hand over to Detective Superintendent Howlett, but I will then come back and answer questions that you may wish to ask.
Good afternoon, everyone. As identified, the male has been charged with 24 offences. 11 of those are aggravated indecent assault offences with authority. 9 are assaults with active indecency. 2 are sexual touching, and 2 are common assault offences. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the investigators for all the hard work that they've done in regard to this challenging investigation. But more importantly, I would like to thank the victims for the courage that they've shown in coming forward and reporting to police. I know that this probably will get a lot of media attention. However, I would like you to consider and respect the privacy of the victims as they will be facing a very challenging time in the future. Thank you.
Questions?
This has been a very long time since the first alleged offences, almost 20 years. Why has it taken so long? And what role did reporting by the media have in this particular Herald's investigation in the last few months?
You asked a number of questions. I'll go to the first one. The reports in the Herald and the Age did result in victims coming forward and the creation of Strikeforce Bonneville. But this information and a number of witnesses have been assisting police over the years. Bonneville and the energy that was generated out of those newspaper articles have provided the ability for police to put these matters before the court.
You said the role that the Strikeforce remain ongoing. Will its work change anticipating this trial?
We believe that we will have more people coming forward with information. So Strikeforce Bonneville will continue, and they are currently talking to people and will continue to talk to people.
Are those additional people, would that extend outside of this year range from 2001 to 2019?
I couldn't say that.
So there's a lot of resources a lot of influence available to Alan Jones, you're not concerned that he might seek to influence witnesses or perhaps plead a jurisdiction, given he's been granted police bail today?
Bail was issued to the accused on certain conditions. They are to protect the victims and not to be contacted or harassed. And there are also travel restrictions on the basis of him ensuring he will appear before the court.
What was the, or if any, was the catalyst for today's arrest?
This matter has been investigated since March. We have received certain legal advice in recent times, and that has given us the energy to move forward.
Some of the charges relate to a victim under the authority. What's the authority alleged there?
We'll allege that the authority is the employment contract.
There's been a sense that he's been untouchable for a long time. Is there how are the victims doing, given this is going to generate so much attention? How are the victims feeling about this now that it's become an arrest?
The victims have our full support, as do all victims. The victims have now got the ability to have a voice. This is what they've been asking for.
How serious are these charges?
All charges that go before the court are serious. These are serious charges.
Is it true that Mr Jones was planning to move overseas and that was part of the catalyst for moving today?
I'm unaware of that.
What was his reaction when you arrived at Circular Quay this morning for his arrest?
I wasn't present at that time.
What
so
have you
I
heard
can't
about
tell
his
you.
reaction?
I can only ask Deputy Superintendent Howard if she's aware.
I've been told that he was quite calm and did seek some legal advice.
There was a search warrant executed at the property. Is that still ongoing?
No, the search warrant has been finalised.
You mentioned calm. Is that not surprised?
Oh, look, I really wouldn't want to speak for him, I'm afraid.
Following that search warrant, was there any large amounts of evidence taken, or?
Police have seized a number of electronic devices, but I'll wish not to go into detail in regards to those.
How difficult is it for alleged victims of these kinds of offences to come forward and report them to police?
I believe historical matters take some people a large amount of time to come forward for a myriad of different reasons. We are pleased these victims had the confidence in the New South Wales Police Force to come forward.
So some of the charges related to employees under contract. Can you say how many of the...
No, I can't.
Also, we might be able to give a breakdown of if they were known to, some of them were known, some of them weren't known.
So, in regards to the victims, we will allege the accused knew some of them personally, some of them professionally. We'll also allege that some of the victims, when the alleged offence took place, was the first time they ever met the accused.
Will he be required to appear in court on the 18th, or is he being excused from appearing legally represented?
We expect him to appear before the courts. No further questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That was helpful. Yeah.